Ironmouse is no doubt a giant in the VTuber industry, and she has given VTubers opportunities numerous times to showcase their designs on her streams. It made me wonder if anyone has taken the time to highlight Ironmouse's designs and how they've grown over the years. That's what I'm here to do today, and thank goodness for the Ironmouse model index for making my life so much easier when making this video. Did you know the site has a gotcha tab? Join me as we look into every single Ironmouse design and how she's evolved over the years. And considering how long she's been a part of the VTubing community, we get a unique look at how VTubing has evolved alongside her. Let's go! Starting at none other than the beginning, we have Ironmouse's first model from December of 2019, dubbed Season 1. This model is just so heartwarming to see. I love that no matter how many years has passed, there are key elements that make Ironmouse, well, Ironmouse. And that shows even in her very first model. The pink and purple hair down to where the hair strands change color, the white horns, and the heart hair strand. The theme of hearts and bells are present here as well. Though this outfit leans on the simpler side, you can clearly see Ironmouse's key features that will go on to future models. Both the art and rigging was done by Kitama for this model. Staying to the same design, her 3D version came out almost a whole year later in September of 2020. The modeler JJ Inomu did a fantastic job building the 3D version to look as close as possible to the 2D original. Also, I am going to do my best with all the names. Not much longer after the Season 1 3D model, we have the entrance of Ironmouse's nurse's outfit in October of 2020. Once again, the concept was by Ironmouse and the work was done by Kitama. There's a lot of things to like about this Halloween outfit. The hearts being replaced with crosses were a nice touch, but there's hearts in other places of the outfit to keep to her theme. She still has the asymmetrical socks, bows, and bells present. The nurse hat helps clues us into the nurse outfit, and of course the needle toggle is a nice finishing touch. A few months later, Ironmouse would get a Christmas outfit dubbed the Kawaii Krampus that was released in December of 2020. Once again, art and rigging by Kitama. Concept by Ironmouse. This design definitely screams the holiday season, and I love how her usual bells adopt more of a Christmas-like bell shape. We do lose the hearts that were on her previous outfit, but instead we get candy cane-like socks and fluffy white trim which complement each other really well. We can also see that Ironmouse got updated hair. We are officially jumping into the next season of Ironmouse models. In February of 2021, Season 2, or Tiny Queen, comes out. Concept by Ironmouse, art by Nia, rigging by xethrocc. You know what I love about this model? Despite the jump from Season 1 to 2, I immediately see the same design elements that were evolved upon. Some of it remained the same, such as her necklace ribbon bell, her ankle ribbon bells, her horns, heart hair strand, and heart hair pieces. However, if we take a closer look, even the general pink top, black bottom, and asymmetrical socks remain the same, just much fancier now. This is a model that truly calls back to the original Season 1 while also evolving its design to the next stage. And much like Season 1, Ironmouse would get a 3D version of her Season 2 model as well. This model arrived a month later in March of 2021, and its modeler was the Art Gun. Nice name. This 3D model looks pretty fantastic. This is where we have a big jump in terms of design. In May of 2021, her OVA model was released, and this was the first model that Ironmouse wasn't behind the concept for. Rosuri did the concept and art, while xethrocc did the rigging. As noted on the index site, this model has no bell present, which means Ironmouse is at her full power. There's no stopping her now. While at a first glance this design seems like a complete 180 from Season 1 and 2, there are still elements from the previous iterations that this one keeps intact. We have the heart hair strand, heart hair clips, just in a different spot, the asymmetrical socks, and white horns, but they're bigger. We also have ribbons on the ankles, but they have bat wings instead of a bell. Of course, her pink-purple hair remains too. This design brings us lots of bat wings that we will see in future Ironmouse models as well. Jumping back to Season 2 really quick, Ironmouse had a summer-inspired model released. Once again, the modeler was the Art Gun. Timeline-wise, this 3D model released in June of 2021, after her Demon Queen model, and this is also her first ever swimsuit model. It's pretty cute, I must admit. I love how they tied up the hair in two big buns on each side of the head, and that her swimsuit has ribbon bells on the hips. We're sticking with Season 2 as Ironmouse had an idol outfit that released in August of 2021. While there are no credits listed for this model, This was her 4-year anniversary when she raised $100K for the Immune Deficiency Foundation. Link will be in the description below if you would like to donate or learn more about the cause. Design-wise, this outfit has a very nice pink and black color palette. Definitely not biased, I promise. It looks like this outfit is pretty symmetrical except for some bands, hair clips, and the back part of her skirt. Hairstyle appears to be the same. This Halloween outfit was released in October of 2021 and is pretty straightforward. It's a recolor of the idol outfit, but with an added tail, ears, and wings. Oh, and it looks like there's a halo toggle too. It's a nice recolor, and playing on her name of Ironmouse, having a mouse outfit is fitting. The parts they choose to color is strategically done, as well as there's a nice color balance of the white throughout the entire design. Jumping 1 month later to November of 2021, the Demon Queen model becomes 3D. Modeler JJ Inomu took care of most of the model while the art gun helped with the face. I gotta say, all these 3D models so far are so close, if not exactly like the originals, and they are done really well. It's making me want to learn how to work with 3D stuff. We circle back to the holiday season, and this time Ironmouse has 2 variations of her Christmas outfit, a red and blue one on her Demon Queen model. Once again, the concept and art was done by Rosuri, but there's no rigger listed. This year, it looks like she has a snowflake dress, but she kept some of the white fluff, which is really nice. Once again, I'm able to look at this design and instantly know it was made for the holiday season. I also like the subtle detail of the bangs being pulled away in a different spot. It makes the Christmas outfit a little bit more unique and fun. This outfit originally debuted during the Vils concert in 2021, but was later used in VR chat in early 2022. Concept was by Pixabay, and the modeler was Yuli. This design is so very cute in a few different ways. I love her very long twin tails. It reminds me of Miku, but in the best way possible. The color distribution of the outfit is strong, as the blacks, pinks, and white colors are even among the design. The little bits of gold are great as an accent color to break up the shapes. I don't think I see a bell on this design. Uh-oh. Can this Ironmouse make us explode on sight? We jump away from the devilish side of Ironmouse to a whole new look with her angel form that debuted in January of 2022. Those little hair buns are the cutest. The artist for is this guy, and the rigger is xethrocc once again. No one is noted for the concept. This is also the first model on the Ironmouse model index that has a lore section. As a lore gremlin, I must share with you what it says. This form was before she got fired, thus explaining the heavenly appearance. The power limiters are not bells, but the 2 rings on her legs. So cool. I love how they use the term got fired. I'm not sure if it was intentional or not, but I love how this design doesn't have much black color in it. As this is her angelic form, we see mostly white colors, and of course her pink and purple splash throughout. We have the fancy hair ornaments where her hair clips used to be, and the asymmetry of the legs still remain, along with the heart hair strand. This was an even bigger jump than the Demon Queen model in terms of design, and yet we can still pull out elements that call back to her previous models. At the same time, we can see not only how much Ironmouse has grown with her design, but how much rigging has improved in the span of roughly 2 years. Buckle in, because it's only going to get cooler from here. But before we get too crazy, Ironmouse did get a remake of her Season 2 3D model to use in VR chat. Once again, a very nice job, but there are no credits marked. Not to be confused with her Demon Queen outfit from May of 2021. 1 year later, Ironmouse debuted this form in May of 2022. Once again, the concept and art is by Rosuri, and the rigging is by xethrocc. However, this is a nerfed version of the model, as she no longer has her large horns. I put the 2021 version and the 2022 version side by side so we can better compare the differences. The nerfed version loses her wings, has shorter horns, has different shadows on the legs, and her see-through portion is a bit more dramatic than before. Oh, and when we look at that, the bell is around her neck. I love it when lore ties into the design. This was also the model that I first saw Ironmouse with as I was getting into VTubing in summer of 2022. I know I wasn't one of the VTubers that was here at the beginning of the boom in late 2020 and early 2021, but this model will always be special because it's one of the first ones I got to see and associate Ironmouse with. Speaking of, let me know what model was your first Ironmouse model when you began to see her clips, videos, or even watched her streams. I'm curious. Jumping into her 5th anniversary in August of 2022, Ironmouse debuted her pink rock model. Concept was by Pixabay, art and rigging were done by Twin Tails. I remember her using the Dedge toggle a lot with this one. Unlike previous designs, the white colors are completely gone to focus on pink and black. I love that her bell necklace still remains, but we also have bells on her horns, which are for the first time alternating black and white. Also, we have the return of the hearts near the hair. Turns out this outfit has 3 different stockings, and I have to say stocking 2 are probably my favorite, but I just have a bias for gradients. They're so nice. This model has a lot of toggles, some including a JoJo face, pose, and a Furby face. Gotta say, one of the coolest ones has to be her guitar, which really helps bring this model and design theme to life. When this design debuted, it blew my mind. I had to do a double take to see if that was really Ironmouse. She went wild with this design in November of 2022, and then I remembered the skeleton creatures are named Sigma and Ligma. Once again, Pixabay cooked up this concept. The art was by Kamochiru and the rigger was Akatsuki Emma. My gosh, this design is truly wonderful. The black and pink color palette is in full force once again, minus the white horns on her head. I love how her dress at the bottom tapers off into this shadowy like fire in the back and the skeleton hands and little wings. And I can't bring up this model without mentioning the eye. The fact that this was rigged to move around as well was genius, but you know what? The heart hair strand still remains, the single design trait that's across all Ironmouse models and designs. It's time for the holidays again. Are you counting how many have passed by? Well, it's December 2022 and Ironmouse has a Wonderland-inspired design by Pixabay. Artist was Rosuri and the rigger was ETCTR. I find it adorable. This model has a tiny mouse form with a knife. Gotta have that knife. This design returns to Ironmouse's roots a bit more as we have the asymmetrical socks, her heart hair strand, horns, and heart hair clips. I must say I don't get much of a winter vibe from this design, but I absolutely get the Wonderland vibe clear as day. The dress, poofy sleeves, the white and black striped sock, the suit symbols on her dress, and the pink splatters allude to the reject part. Like always, her designs have always been so cute, and this Wonderland reject is no exception. It's a new year and Ironmouse's birthday. We're starting off January of 2023 with her birthday concert designed by Pixabay and modeled by Yuli. I love how Booby is peeking out from one of her horns and the bow on her hip. It's so cute. Aside from this, Ironmouse has a mostly pink and white color palette for her birthday idol design. The gold ornaments are nice to bring the whole thing together, and the tiara is a nice touch. I don't see a bell on this design, so we better watch out. The poofy skirt is really cool, and overall I do get an idol vibe from this outfit. It's March 2023 and Racing Princess Ironmouse is here. Concept by Pixabay, art by Nanolis, and rigging by Kevin X. I have to say that this is such a fun and unique concept theme. Though we don't have the necklace bell anymore, some older elements still persist, like the heart hair strand, white horns, and heart hair clips. The bat wings from the Demon Queen model make a re-entrance too. I love the jacket for this Racing Princess design and the fact that they used pink fluff with the little bat wing. So good. The checker patterns is what really brings us together and helps clues us into this design being sports related in some way, at least for me. Whether it's her skirt version or swimsuit-like version, both are very good, and here we see another jump in what is possible for live 2D rigging. June of 2023 comes around and Ironmouse is ready to debut the Trickster model. You've heard Pixabay's name a lot by now, but not only did they do the concept for this design, but this is their art too! Isn't that awesome? The rigger was Akatsuki Emma. This site says the model was rewarded for hitting 25k subs during her subathon, which was hit on day 3. Day 3! What an incredible way to celebrate, because this design is another great addition to the model cast. The bell placement has changed to be on her tail this time, but older elements are still there, such as the heart hair strand and horns, though they have a unique pink stripe and shape. Her hair is wild, and we have a fluffy jacket with a pink outfit underneath. The eyelashes on this design also stick out quite a bit, drawing attention to the face. I love that the pins on her jacket aren't random, but they all represent something about Ironmouse. Also, the addition of various face masks are a fun touch. Some of you may remember the Dress Up Satan design contest. I actually submitted a design for it, but looking back, oh god, what in the world was I doing? The Bloom Angel model that debuted in June of 2023 was one of the winners from that contest. The concept was from Cottone, and the artist is on screen and the rigger is Kevin X. There's a clear reason why this design was one of the winners. We have the callback to Ironmouse's previous design motifs with the asymmetrical socks, the heart hair strand, and even the horns that were incorporated in such a unique way. It's flowers inside of glass. Instead of bat wings on her hair, we have angel wings, and the color palette for this design is mostly white and pink. Oh, and much like her previous angel design, the one ring around her ankle might be her power limiter. The concept designer who submitted for this design had to have known about these nuances of Ironmouse's characters, and I love that it's now an official Ironmouse design. It perfectly fits in. It's time for Ironmouse's 6th anniversary, and she debuts her Brat Princess model. I was actually able to attend this stream and it was a fun time. The model arrived in August of 2023. The concept was by Pixabay, art and rigging by Twin Tails. This design has a big fluffy coat and I love that her bell is a big earring. Looks like we have a callback to Sigma and Ligma from the Underworld Goddess design, if I'm not mistaken. She has the same eye on her chest, that's also a callback from that model too. Even so, the heart hair strand remains strong, and this time the dress is mostly black to contrast the big pink ringlets for hair. I think Brat Princess is a super cute design with or without the coat, and I love the little crown to tie everything together. This design just exudes so much personality. 1 month later, in September of 2023, Ironmouse's Season 3 model debuts. The concept is not by Pixabay, but by Puppeteer 7777, art by Rosuri, and rigging by ETCTR. Right away, I pick up on familiar elements such as the heart hair strand, the heart hair clips with the bat wings, the asymmetrical socks, horns, and the bell on her shoe. The harness from the previous models makes a return, and in a way we get a small callback to one of her oldest designs with the black skirt and pink top. I also noticed that this design's shoes have a huge platform, which is a fun detail. It's Halloween, and in October of 2023, Ironmouse debuted her Yokai Hunter outfit. This is another model that has a little lore tab, so let's take a look. In a different world where VShojo is not a VTuber company, but a yokai hunter company, a calamity occurred and all members turned into monsters except Mouse. How fun! Concept by Pixabay, art by Y_K_Esme, and rigging by Kevin X. This outfit definitely gives off yokai vibes, and I love that she has multiple masks. I think the flame tail and the rope tie in her hair has to be my favorite details in this design. The sash is also really nice along with the bow on her back. The theme comes across clearly, and this outfit is super cute as always. This 3D model also debuted in October of 2023, but the concert it was used in was for November of 2023. The concept is by Pixabay, but the model has 2 modelers by Yuli and JJ Inomu. The candy pop design definitely reminds me of her older concept with the pink top, asymmetrical socks, and black heart clips. Of course, we have the consistent design elements of her heart hair strand and horns too, but I don't see a bell on this design. I do love Booby on her hip and the rainbow belt that ties all the talents together for the concert. The VShojo symbols on the hat and chest area are nice too. And again, the color distribution on all of the Ironmouse's designs are on point. It's holiday time again! For December 2023, Ironmouse debuts another Dress Up Satan's winning design by Xethrocc. This artist is the name on screen and rigging by Kevin X. This design also seems to be inspired by the angel-themed Ironmouse, and right away I see the rings around her ankle, though it looks like this design can actually toggle between angel and devil forms. This design is interesting because while we have some similar design elements like the heart hair strand, horns, and hair clips with wings, one key element being her purple hair on the one side of her bangs isn't there. The purple hair is still present, yes, but it's just distributed differently, which makes this design break away from a design motif we've seen thus far. This design is so cute, and much like the Bloom Angel, there's a reason why this one became a winner. While white is the main color, the usage of both her angel and demon forms, the dress color variations, the key design elements, all of it comes together to create another great design. This model debuted in January of 2024 and was actually a gift for Ironmouse. The concept was by Little Luli and the modeler was by Snowhunter. And this is another Dress Up Satan winner! You know the drill by now. Picking up previous design elements, we have the classic heart hair strand, horns, asymmetrical socks, and we do see bells near her wrists. I love that this outfit has huge mouse ears along the flowy hair. The black and pink colors are distributed nicely, and the see-through section of the dress adds a unique layer to the design. And look at those little mouse slippers in the booby purse. Once again, it's clear why this design is one of the winners from that contest. The VTubing community is filled with so many amazing artists, and I'm constantly blown away by you all. We have another model that debuted in January of 2024, and you guessed it, another Dress Up Satan winner. Concept by FroggyLocke, art by Nanolis, rigging by Kevin X. The beginning of 2024 was another big leap for rigging, as this is when I began to notice leaning. This is also present in the cotton candy model. One day I'll learn how to rig lean and walking animations. The art for this model is absolutely gorgeous, and we have the heart hair strand, horns, and bells near her horns this time. We have Booby present on the design once more as a purse, of course, the fluffy hair that gave the model its cotton candy name. The ruffles on the dress are so well done, I find myself mesmerized by them. I mean, seriously, look at how well drawn they are. We're still in the month of January 2024, folks. This time cotton candy comes to us in 3D. Concept is still by FroggyLocke, but this modeler is Snowhunter. Once again, another adorable 3D model to the collection. Still in January of 2024, Ironmouse showed this model in VR chat. The Ironmouse model index says that we don't know much about this outfit other than Yuli was the modeler behind it. Even so, we can take a look at the design and see some similar concepts carry over, like the heart hair strand, horns, and booby on her shoulder. I'm not sure if I see any bells on this outfit. As I was looking at the VOD to get a better look, I jumped straight to the timestamp where Ironmouse was giving the camera the finger. Very nice, thank you, Ironmouse. I do love the messy hair strands on the ponytails, giving the hair some extra dimensions. It's a nice added detail. We're finally in the next month, yippee! In February of 2024, Ironmouse debuted her delinquent model for her second 3D concert. Concept by Pixabay and the outfit modeling by Mr. Zingy. The head, hands, tail, and mesh by Yuli. The way I didn't get the Danganronpa reference until I saw the reference sheet jump scare, and then caught it immediately. I gotta admit, this design is probably one of my favorites. I love the ripped socks, the jacket, the heart glasses with the little bat wings on the sides. Oh, and she's giving me the finger again. We have the same elements of her heart hair strands, horn, bells on the horns, and the heart hair clips. I think what makes this outfit all come together is the color palette and thoughtfully placed details. I'd love to see this model get a 2D version in the future. Okay, here it is. The pudding model that debuted in March of 2024. The fusion of Lolita fashion and Puerto Rican dresses, and that I remember Ironmouse saying how much this model meant to her. Concept by Pixabay, art by Click Draws, rigging by Kevin X. I love it when VTubers integrate part of themselves into their models, and this outfit is a beautiful combination of Ironmouse's culture and what she loves. That alone makes this design special. I love all the little charm details on the dress, her ankle, and her hair. We have the same design elements of the horns, heart hair strand, and the bells make a return on her neck. We get splashes of beautiful different colors, and it's done in a way that doesn't disrupt the main color palette. This design can be daunting to draw. I tried once and I remember struggling a bit to get all the details, but my goodness, this is such a pretty design to look at. And this has got to be one of my favorite Ironmouse designs too. Now we are in July of 2024 with Ironmouse's Decora model. And this is another one of Dress Up Satan's contest winner. Concept by Soleil, art by Nanolis, rigging by Suika. The color balance on this model is phenomenal with or without the jacket. While we do have the heart hair strand, bell necklace, and some asymmetry on the legs, we do lose the stable horn shape. I think the two little triangles on her head are meant to be horns or a substitute for them. There is a lot going around in the front of Ironmouse's head with a bunch of different hair decorations. For a casual, relaxing at home outfit, I think this design fits the bill really well. By having the model be able to sit down on the ground, crisscross applesauce, helps sell this too. Last but certainly not least, we are up to present times. At least when I'm writing this. There's a good chance she might have another model out by the time this releases. August of 2024, for Ironmouse's 7th anniversary, she debuted her Infernal Cult Princess outfit. This outfit instantly jumped to one of my favorites. Concept by JRKGK, art and rigging by Twin Tails. Guess what? This is another winner from the Dress Up Satan contest. Now, I've been repeating the same word for every single model entry, and this last one breaks that. The heart hair strand. Rest in peace. The crown has taken your place. This cult princess still has her horns and bells that are now ribbons on the side of her head. I absolutely love the color palette for this design and how the colors are distributed. The gradient of black to pink on the legs is genius. I also gotta love that Booby made it on there near the neck. This design actually breaks away from quite a few of the main design elements that Ironmouse usually has. No bat wings, asymmetry in the legs, and the hair strand are all gone. Even so, what this design brings to the table is so unique and gorgeous. It's perfect for celebrating a 7th anniversary. These are all the mainline models that Ironmouse has debuted, but did you know there's actually more? Oh yeah, let's rapid fire through a few of my favorites. If you want to see all of them, you can view them on the Ironmouse model index. Gecko Model 3D. It's a gecko. It's hilarious. I mean, perfect. Worm Mouse. Would you still love Mouse if she was a worm? MV, Nuji, and Super Shy. Ironmouse looks so cute here in a different way compared to her usual style. MV, Headless Angel. I just really love this design. She looks so cool here. Okay, you've made it to the end, but while we've talked plenty about Ironmouse's design elements that's remained the same over the years, and what parts of the design have changed, how does Ironmouse reflect on the VTubing industry as a whole? With time and technology, our understanding of programs improve. We can see this with the art and rigging quality of the models in general, but I think it's easier to see with Ironmouse's evolution over the years. And to be clear, by art quality, I don't mean visual appeal. I mean in which the way artists have learned to separate layers, introduce toggles, and prepare the art side of VTuber models for live 2D rigging so that rigging can then take leaps and do crazier movements that weren't possible before. It's insane to see what models were doing back in 2020 compared to what they are capable of doing now in 2024. Ironmouse has inspired so many viewers, and I believe she will continue to do so. She was one of many VTubers that inspired me to start my own journey. There was a clip that I'll never forget about how she expressed her joy in being able to take care of her parents, thanks to the success that she found. Upon learning that truly unfair hand she had been dealt with in her life with her illness, it was not just inspiring, but hope-filling. At the time, I was coping with the discovery that I was chronically ill, and seeing her essentially give the universe a big middle finger, as she does, and doing what she wanted to in spite of her health, was amazing. Ironmouse, if there is any chance you will see this, I want to say thank you. It was a lot of fun gushing over your amazing designs, and thank you for inspiring countless people to chase their dreams. Okay, which mouse am I gonna get? Which one am I gonna get? Decora Mouse!